Every year thousands of movies are released, most of which become very famous and the characters well known. Movies like Shrek, The Little Mermaid, The Grinch, are very successful, but what if I told you that many of these characters actually existed or were inspired by people in real life? I assure you that you would be left with your mouth open, because that's right, many movies have people who actually existed as protagonists. That's why today I will show you some of the characters that were made in real life. Number 5. Warning. This video is made with the purpose of entertaining and amusing, knowing that some sightings could be false. Winnie Pooh is one of the best-known bears in the world. It is said that in real life it did exist and was rescued by a soldier who, seeing that his mother had been killed, bought it for $20. It is said that he became the mascot of the troop and they called him Winnie Peg. However, after a while the owner decided to donate his pet to a zoo in London. That's where he met Christopher Robin and they became great friends. He loved this bear so much that he changed the name of a bear-shaped stuffed animal he had and named it Winnie the Pooh. It is said that Christopher imagined that he was in the forest and lived thousands of adventures with all his toys, which included all the characters seen in the Winnie the Pooh cartoon. His father, who worked at the Disney Company, decided to be inspired by this to create one of the most successful cartoons of that company. So years later, one of the best-known and most popular animated characters that have ever existed was created. Just as you heard, Winnie the Pooh existed in real life, and his real name was Winnie Peg. Number 4. The Little Mermaid movie was released in 1989 and was the only movie in history where its world premiere lasted almost 800 days, almost more than 2 years. Despite this, the film was a total success that managed to raise more than $211 million. This film is one of the most famous, like his character Ariel. This iconic character was inspired by the actress Alyssa Milano. Alyssa was 17 years old when the famous animated movie hit the big screen. The most interesting thing about this was that the actress had no idea that Disney went overboard on how to draw the nice mermaid, which according to the girl's statements, was until Disney asked her to participate in the special on how the mermaid was made. Little Mermaid, and when she entered the drawing room she saw that there were pictures of her when she was young everywhere. Number 3. Who does not know Shrek? He is one of the most famous characters. Well, we all know the story of this peculiar character and his good donkey friend, who together go to rescue a princess, and along the way they fall in love and have endless adventures. But what if I told you that this character in real life also existed? If it would sound a little weird, then what character would look like said ogre? Let me tell you that in the 1940s, a guy named Maurice Tillet suffered from a disease called acromegaly, a disease that deforms the bones in the body. This guy suffered from extreme changes in his body, and his dream of being an actor was ruined. After this, Maurice moved to the United States to become a professional wrestler. This one became very popular and was known by many nicknames, but shortly after it is said that his great fame made a word company manage to make their movie based on his characteristics. Number 2. Harris Glenn Milstead was the inspiration to create one of the most famous and recognized characters of the Disney Company. When the creators of The Little Mermaid thought of a villain, they tried various ideas, but none were enough. When one of the producers noticed Harris, without a doubt, he saw one of the characters that would mark history, so after seeing his intense personality, the way he put on makeup and the fitted dresses that were everything that Ursula should be, Harry's personality, or also known as Divine, was so fascinating for the creators that they made him do the dubbing of the voice himself. But after hard work, unfortunately, he passed away before the project was finished. However, this was not an impediment for the film to be released so that everyone can remember the Divine. Although he did not know him because of his participation in the film as Ursula, he comments if this story is something impressive. Number 1. Edna Moda is a designer of the movie of The Incredibles. She has created numerous costumes for superheroes. She is said to have been inspired by designer Eddie Ha, who was an American costume designer, considered one of the greatest exponents of design in Hollywood, winning a total of 8 Academy Awards. If we compare her photo with that of the character, we can see the great resemblance she has. Tell me, do you also think he was inspired by Ha, or was it just a coincidence? If you liked this video, don't forget to subscribe and activate the bell so you don't miss the next video. If you want to help me grow, leave me a like and share this video on your social networks so that your friends can also see it. Greetings and see you in the next video.
Hush.